Hey everyone, so much has happened since episode 2 of season 2. We've had the concrete poured, we've had all the timber arrived, the builders have arrived, the chippies have begun work, as you can see. Michelle and I even had to make a quick trip to the US and back. And you wouldn't believe it, we now have Cyclone Alfred bearing down on Brisbane. Probably hear the breeze coming through that microphone. As I share this, it is coming tomorrow night and we don't know what to expect.
Life on the farm at Seven Hills Estate is far from ordinary.
We've had a calf. One of our 8 cows drops a calf, our first for the season.
After leaving behind the hustle of city living, James and Michelle transformed their Sunshine Coast hinterland weekend getaway into a full-time home.
That's beautiful.
Look at that.
Between battling droughts, fires and torrential rains, they dedicate their time to cultivating a syntropic food forest, restoring rainforests, revegetating the land, or simply unwinding with family and friends as the animals graze. This year marks a new chapter as they kick off their most ambitious project yet. The first stage of their eco-farm stay, featuring 3 cosy cabins and a barbecue kitchen that will offer a peaceful escape for visitors. But challenges are never far behind.
Look at that. Oh.
Will unpredictable weather, local regulations or budget issues get in the way of their dream launch? Join them on this journey through the highs and lows as they bring their boldest vision to life. And discover what it truly means to make life better on the farm. This is Seven Hills Estate.
So what you're telling me is the house settled yesterday at 3 p.m. and we had emails telling us that it's all done and dusted.
From the solicitor, yep.
But the money's not there in our account.
That's correct. And what you're telling me is you've just had confirmation via text from our agent, a real estate agent, saying that she got her commission.
Well, she just sent me an email thanking her.
Yeah.
The commission's there. So if she's got her commission out of our money, how come we don't have our money? It's a bit disconcerting.
It's a bit of a worry. See
all the
what's on
scams that are going on at the moment, this is one of my biggest fears, that because I know there are scams with settlements of properties. So we've got an email from our solicitors saying the deed's been handed over, the house has been handed over, it's all done and dusted, but there's no money in our account.
That's
Not
right.
a cent, not a dime. This is a bit dry. What's the next step? Today's Saturday. We can't call a solicitor. We can't call the bank manager. We have to wait till...
I'll just try the bank again. I think we need to.
Alright. Well, that was a really stressful 48 hours. A little while ago, Michelle and I decided to sell one of our properties so we can use that to fund a little more than half of this construction. It settled last Friday, but it seems everyone else got their money or the title and we had nothing. It sorted itself out yesterday, Monday. It just turned out that the bank neglected to tell us that we weren't going to get anything until yesterday because it settled so late. In any case, we spent the whole weekend thinking, one, we were scammed out of hundreds of thousands of dollars, or two, I should say, that how are we going to fund this project? Thankfully, all's well that ends well. The Sparkies were here a couple of weeks ago and we got all the power cables in the trenches. Now they've come back, they've got to fit off the power at the power room end, but also in these power boxes that the builders need just power to run the compressors and things like that. And it's just simply a couple of power points. Yeah. I'll just give you a little mathematics lesson. This electrical cable reads 185 millimeters square on it. And what that means is the end of it here is 185 millimeters, square millimeters of aluminium cable running through there, which looks about right to me, because 10 millimeters by 10 millimeters, 10 tens of 100 is 100 square millimeters there in the center as a square, and around the outside, all four sides, there must be approximately 21 millimeters on each of the four sides to get you 185 square millimeters.
This looks so professional.
It is professional.
Little do they people know, we have no idea what we're doing.
Is that another one of those shrink things, is it?
Trees up there, I noticed. Yeah, it's well signposted, I love it. I'll throw that one that way.
Righto. Driving out back because the chippies turned up today for their first day of framing and flooring. I don't know what it is they're working on today. But I've been stuck back at the house in the office for, I guess, 4 hours. We started at 6 o'clock and just dealing with my other business at the moment. But in any case, it's a really windy day, so I don't know how the filming's going to go. Certainly the sound's going to be a bit off, but I'm really keen to see what they've started. Whether they probably, in my mind, they probably, my guess I should say, they started on the amenities block, but we'll see. From here, it looks like they've started on cabin 2. I don't know why cabin 2, but there they are over there.
Now that the timber has arrived, the building team can prepare the poles and start on the floor.
Do we need some 90 by 45?
45 there anyway.
Yeah, do we get some 90 by 45 and rip it straight down the guts, and that might almost be
Oh, true. Yeah, that's a goer.
So we don't have it on this place
Yeah, because the
anyway.
rim board takes the load, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, of the end of the floor joint.
So it's been a little bit rainy here, but we moved the timbers down to the shed. So Jacob, what are you painting this morning?
We are oiling up all the barriers and joists for the hardwood deck.
Beautiful. So they have a few to do.
Despite all the action focusing on construction, there's still plenty of other things to do on the farm.
mulching day. Nice work, Nicole. Cool. Should probably put this camera down and give you a hand, eh?
We move these cows from paddock to paddock once a week, then a week. It's always, well, it's not always, that's wrong. But occasionally we get this one stubborn one or one loose one. It just doesn't know what to do. Stays back while all the others just stroll around to the gate. Ross is out there now trying to round it up with a buggy. Come on, you good thing. Down this way. Come to the gate. You stay put, Oscar. Come on. You can see all her friends on the other side of the fence. She didn't want to come to the gate when the others were coming to the gate. Wonder if she will now. Come on. No, see, that's just silly stuff. Ah well, I'm sure she'll make a good steak.
I think the boys will be working on the walls next. Is that right, Jacob?
Yep, the walls are all slicked out.
Yep,
Plates
beautiful.
are getting cut, studs are cut.
Excellent.
We can start shooting them up.
Starting to get exciting.
You got a metre past? Yeah.
2.5. All there.
This is a foot higher than standard, isn't it, the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.7.
It's been so long since we talked about it. Yeah, it looks higher. How are we going to cope with this storm coming?
Yeah. We'll just make sure we lock everything down, mate, and this will be all right. But
So
yeah,
you've put the 3-ply up as braces, which is part of the everyday
that's
process.
the whole brace.
But
yeah.
also acts as a sail, doesn't it, in the wind?
It does, but yeah, it's going to help brace
So
it
no
up.
other further bracing needed, even if we get some strong winds.
No,
Around
that's
the
right. That's
They'll
the
stay there?
actual.
Okay.
That's the actual bracing. There's only a couple where they're doubled up, but
Yeah.
we've still got the temporary ones on there too.
Awesome. Go say hello to the boys. Hey guys.
There you go.
Alright. Nice shady spot. Hey Oscar. Hey? Nice shady spot. Hey? We've known Jacob for a while because last year he married our niece. Well, she's not really our niece, but we've known her since birth, so she respectfully calls Michelle and me auntie and uncle. In any case, Jacob's a really fine young man and he really wants to start his own construction business in the next year or so. Who knows, maybe he'll do stage 2. Well, I guess it's dog approved, or dog friendly.
So there is a couple of things.
Oscar. Hey boy.
Yep.
Hey. Does it have your approval? Does it have your approval?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to talk to Taylor.
Is this going to be dog friendly?
When you hold everything up front.
What do you reckon?
Tape, Zach. Can you just run that? Oh,
Right?
can you run that over to Zach?
Of course we can. I'm going to need Smoko now though. Hey Joe, I just want to say it's a real pretty shirt, by the way.
Oh, thanks, mate. I'm trying my best. Give it a lean to me if you can, Jake.
A very large elementary school district outside Chicago purchased our mathematics program for a multi-year contract. And although things are really ramping up here at the farm, I thought it was important that I get over there and just speak to all those who made that important decision as they start their journey with us.
It is my honor to introduce James Burnett, who is the co-founder of Oreo Education.
And it was a great day of learning. At the other end of the spectrum, there was a school district nearby that had been with us for 13 years, so I took the opportunity to go speak to them as well, and that also was a very special day of learning.
Get them up to speed faster.
Although Michelle and I had been to Chicago before, it was so close to us, so we decided to jump on a train, which was an experience in itself, and travelled into the city to check it out.
Double-decker train.
Never seen a double-story train before. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gonna leave your gun at the door, aren't you? Come on, offload it.
My water pistol. That's impressive.
It is impressive.
Oh, that's really nice.
I've seen this in a few movies.
Yeah.
It's just so bitterly cold that it was really hard to enjoy when you're outside. Truly battling the cold here. Nice change from last week in Australia on the farm. Check this out. I would not want to fall in there. Bird standing on the ice. I can tell it's way too much for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we can have them too. Pickles.
That is hot. Hot good though. So this is the river walk down Chicago. I was here at St. Paddy's Day years ago and they made all this green. They put this dye in there. Must be environmentally friendly, at least they tell you, but the whole river goes green. -9 outside, look at this. Nice. And I haven't driven on the wrong side of the road for so long, so let's hope I can get out of here. Oh, crikey. It's good you record one of the greatest fails. Anyway, we lived here for a while, and there's an airbase here for the Air Force, and it's really cool watching the planes take off, and they just go virtually straight up and they bank really sharp, and yeah, I should have done that in my other life. After this we shot down to St. Louis. We had some business to do. Our office and warehouse is down there, so we had to spend a day or so there. St. Charles is where we live, and we're aiming directly west down 70 West, which will take you through Kansas.
That's right.
Kansas City, take you all the way to Denver, I believe. This place is like Bunnings on steroids. I reckon I paid $380 for one of those end of last year. Wow, even with the conversion rate, that's cheaper. I'm in heaven. look at all these tools, and they're so cheap. Unbelievable. Michelle's disappointed they don't have a hairdryer, but this thing here might double as a hairdryer. I don't know. Gotta figure out what I want. I really want some secateurs, but I just don't see any here. Some secateurs for cutting the bigger branches in the orchard, but I seriously don't see them. I'll have to go ask someone.
Meanwhile, on the farm, Ross and Nicole make a start on concreting the electrical pits.
playing the mud?
Not really. Oh wow.
Yes, I might do this one in 2 pours as well. Get that up to that height. Here, stick some bars out, and then yeah, do the top perimeter.
So you reckon you'll do this one tomorrow, or?
I'll do whatever's in the trailer.
Yeah.
I'll just use that bit up there, and hopefully there's enough just to get up to here.
Yeah.
Get some Rio in it, and then then I can frame it all up then and not have to worry about it caving in.
And what does it matter that Jason's got his power coming out of here? Down there, that's temporary.
I'm going to sleeve that with a bigger one,
right?
And then that'll be encased. So then when he pulls his temporary out, he can run his 63 through there.
Yeah.
So I'll put the 100 in there and it'll go through.
Tell me when. So while Michelle and I were in the US, Ross and Nicole were forming up these electrical pits and starting to pour them. And I returned a couple of days ago and I can give my hand with this one. So very different. I was in -9 at one stage degree temperature, -9 Celsius. That was the low, I have to admit. The high was -3. But today is around 29, 30 degrees, so I'm back sweating again. Are you hoping to pour the lid today?
No, I'll just do these
Just the
surrounds,
surround.
and we'll do the lids all together in one
Another
hit.
day. Yeah. Right.
Well, this is the last stage of the concreting. So we've got the lids, grease them up, put them in, and now we've just got to fill them with concrete as well. And then that'll be finished with all the concrete, and we'll backfill when it finally ever stops raining and get a bit firmer.
I'm supposed to be filming you and now you're cleaning up.
Another pit's done.
Another pit's done. Oh, it looks so neat.
Just can't do the lid until we get the cables running through further down to the day area. So yeah.
That looks really
Well
good.
done. Yeah. Yep.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, the
Now you're on
clean up
clean up.
How good does that look? So neat and tidy. The idea is I can put my big tractor wheel here and I can totally straddle that, so I don't even have to drive over it, but it is designed for the weight of the tractor and more. Yeah, great work, Ross. Looks awesome.
On the next episode of Life's Better on the Farm, what'll be the after effects from the first cyclone to strike the region in 50 years?
Just hold on tight.